A lot of Canadian kids grow up either playing hockey or watching hockey, and for some, maybe you get to meet your favorite player down the road, or maybe you get to actually play on the same line as them. That's what's happening today at the Niagara Pro Hockey Fantasy Camp.
Well, it's where we put together a fantastic lineup of NHL legendary hockey players such as Marcel Dion and Matt Sundin and Ty Domi and Dougie Gilmore and Wendell Clark and Dale Howard-Chick. The list goes on and on and on. And we work with corporations and individuals who want to come out and play with these guys on the ice and socialize off the ice as well. So for 3 days, we're playing hockey, we're golfing, and we're eating meals together. It really works out just to be like a real NHL training camp.
How many participants have signed up this year?
It's our biggest year yet. We've got a 6-team tournament where we assign players to 6 different teams, and they play with the NHL players. We switch the NHL guys around, so you're always playing with and against different guys each game, different legends. We've got a total of 70 campers who have either sponsored to be here, won contests through our partners such as Nokia and Rogers and Molson. And we have individuals who have dug into their own pocket and traveled here, and they're participating as well.
Standing here with Pat Quinn, how much fun are these fantasy camps to go to?
Oh, you know what? It's because of the people here. Like Bobby Lavelle started this thing off a few years ago, and Scott McKay has continued after we lost Bob. All the guys that come down seem to have a great time, and the guys that go on the ice, the guys like Stumpy Thomas and Dale and Mats is here. They're all just terrific guys in their own right, and they make it nice to be around. Hockey's a beautiful game, but when it's like this, it's a lot of fun.
Anybody using the breathe right strips today?
Some of them need some oxygen. I think they were up a little bit late last night trying to get every grape out of the Niagara Peninsula here.
You just played in the last game. How did it go out there?
It was awesome. I had a really good time. I scored like 5 goals.
Yeah, you got into some rough stuff, I saw too.
Yeah, some of the guys are chippy out there. It's a tough game. I was really looking forward to playing with Cujo. I haven't seen him yet, so.
He'll be here. You can shoot on him later.
Yeah? Oh, right on.
Steve, you're back in St. Catharines now. You used to play with the Saints. How was that?
Yeah, back in 1984, my first year pro, I had the opportunity to play in the old Garden City Arena there. It's still standing, and in fact, about a month ago, I watched my son play in that building for the Oshawa Generals against the Niagara Ice Dogs. So it brings back a lot of memories.
Do you get out to a lot of these fantasy camps?
This is about my fourth year out here. It's always a blast. You know, you see guys that you haven't seen in a long time, and you know, anytime you have an opportunity to play on a line with Matt Sundin or Ty Domi or Dale Howard-Chick for that matter, it's pretty special. Like, to be honest. You know, I know that if I wasn't a professional hockey player, I mean, that'd be a huge thrill for me. So I'm sure they feel the same way.
Standing here all the way from Sweden, Matt Sundin has arrived. How's it like being here at the camp today?
It's been awesome. I haven't skated since last year in the playoffs, I think. So it was challenging physically, but it's been great to be out there with the campers, and we had a great couple of days.
Now, as a kid growing up in Sweden, you must have idolized Börje Salming, one of the first to come to the NHL.
Yeah, one of my big idols growing up, and what an honor to have a chance to play in the same team as Börje did. I remember talking to Börje when I became a Toronto Maple Leafs, and he gave me a lot of advice, and he said, you're going to have a great time with this organization in the city, and he was absolutely right.
We met him a few months ago, actually, and I was inquiring that maybe now that you're both retired, do you go fishing, do you play poker together?
We see each other once in a while in the summertime and winter, but he's on a busy schedule, and so am I, but hopefully when I move back now to Sweden, I'm going to have a chance to see him more. We can talk about the good old Maple Leaf days.
Besides hockey, what other activities are the players up to this week?
Well, they're helping us promote an event we have coming up in June, a charitable event. One of Niagara Falls' greatest sports people, in my estimation, a fellow by the name of Bob Lavelle. Bobby, a dear friend of mine, passed away just after this event last year. Bob was the originator of this event. He was also the originator of the old NHL Slow Pitch Classic. And on June the 18th, we're having a sports celebrity dinner at the Americana Hotel. And a lot of these guys will be here for that. The next afternoon, on Saturday, June the 19th, in the afternoon, there's a whole sort of reincarnation of the NHL Slow Pitch Classic with all these guys are here for an afternoon of the Niagara Slow Pitch Classic, we're calling it. So we encourage people to look to our website at ralmemorial.com. Buy some tickets, buy a table to the dinner. We'll have at least 40 celebrities at both events who are traveling here all at their own expense, no fees, no nothing. We hope to raise at least $50,000 for Bob Lavelle's fund.
There's a lot of fun here at the Niagara Pro Hockey Fantasy Camp. There were a lot of stars out. Ty Domi was here, Matt Sundin was here, Stevie Thomas, and Curtis Joseph. It all ended with a shootout with Curtis Joseph. I scored twice. I couldn't get the hat trick. What are you going to do? Reporting for The Source from St. Catharines, I'm Bob Romeo.